again. All right, welcome to Crowscast, guys. Welcome. All right, let me get this set up over here really quick. But yeah, you read it. You read it right. I'm gonna give my honest opinion on this FLE, which pretty soon he's probably gonna change the name because Danny at Parte Projection Screens owns it, right? That's one thing. And excuse me, we're going to be talking about the downfall of Kenneth BYRD and Crystal Edge, the mother of all screen projection screens, whatever he wants to call his company nowadays. Let's click it. As you can see, guys, I haven't been watching. I've been getting a lot of people sending me stuff to watch, but I just want to stay away from this crap because I actually had other things more important than listening to this idiot for hours and hours and hours. And I am calling him an idiot because he's been doing this for a long time. He's been doing this for around 14 years, right? Selling screen paint and doing all these misleading demonstrations and all this stuff, right? So let's start this off. How did he lose his mind? How did he, became this person? Because back in 2016, I believe, I reviewed his product, which at the time was Crystal Edge Technology Screens. I reviewed it because he said it was a light gray mix, and he said he used to put it with all these lights in front of it and all this good stuff, and saying that it's ambient light rejection and blah blah blah. And when I did the testing, the same testing that he did, putting lamps in front of the screen and the projector was only sitting like 4 feet away from the screen at the time, and all this stuff. And it washed out. So when I started giving my honest personal opinion about being ambient light rejection, and it wasn't, and that was good because that's how I learned that not to call my stuff ambient light rejection, because not because it's dark and you're using high lumen projectors doesn't make it ambient light rejection. It's just you have a high powered lumen projector that it could reflect under any type of lighting and you will get an image. It doesn't mean that you're going to get a clear image like I'm getting right now. It just means that, you just have a high powered projector. It depends on the projector that you have. A venue, a classroom, office projector, whatever you want to call it. And that's the time when I took the initiative and I said, this is fraud. This is a scam. To me, that was my opinion. I review the product and I think it's a scam because it's misleading people, telling them that it is, ambient light rejection when it's not. And a lot of people started, noticing that. Not only myself, but his own customers. The difference between his customers and myself is that he would threaten his customers like he's threatening me with cord and all this stuff, and there's people that have better things to do in life than to entertain Kenneth BYRD. So they decided to, you know what, I'll just remove my channel. And, you know, he bullied him. Honestly, he bullied them from their social media, their own personal social media, because he threatened all these people with, my lawyer's going to contact you, which the lawyer never contacted anybody. I'm still waiting for his lawyer to contact me, but I guess he's going to send servers to where I used to live, I guess. I don't know. So good luck with that. All right. Awesome. Let me know how it goes. Okay. Of course, he's going to come in with a lot of lies and stuff. Yeah, his wife, his kid, his grandma was there, and his aunt from Mexico came, and his tias, and Lupe, and Jose Juan Carlos Guadalupe Jorge Ramirez was there, and he wouldn't answer. You know, all these lies, right? And that's the sad part about this man. That's the sad part about this man. I know for years I was, you know, going back and forth with him. But it was because, to me, he's a joke. All right? It doesn't matter. He could take me to court. He could do whatever he wants. At the end of the day, I still think this man is a joke. And I'll tell you why he's a joke as a business person, okay? All right. Number one, he's a joke. The reason he's a joke. Hey, Alex. ¿Cómo estás, hermano? What's up, brother? What's up? He's a joke because he's been doing this for 14 years, right? And in 14 years, right, he had multiple different condos, you could say. They call them condos here in California. And then he finally moved to a house. This is the house right here, which... we'll get to that too. I mean, okay. So he moved to a blue house. After the blue house, his girlfriend left him because he put her in debt with a lot of stuff. So after that, he went to an apartment in St. Julian, and then he messed up that place. He got reported for destruction of property. And then they took him to court because he wasn't paying rent, and because he painted the walls and all this destruction that he did without permission, consent of the landlord or the owners. So they took him to court and they sued him, and he lost for $10,000 that he has to pay the court. At this point, I'm not paying, or you know, I could search it up, and it's public records, but you have to pay to unlock those public records. And it will show that he hasn't been paying, or maybe he has been paying and he still owes like $7,000. I don't know. At this point, you know, that's what happened, and and that's what's going on, right? So he ran from them. It didn't matter because he owes 10 grand to them, right? Then he moved to this garage that we see here. And he tried to do, you know, his screens, but he started making them out of cardboard and crazy stuff. As you can see here, he started doing all kinds of nonsense, just crazy nonsense, right? As you can see, I haven't been watching, guys. You can see this. When I watch something, you'll see like red on it. Big change. And this is the garage right here, guys. This is the actual garage where he was actually living in. And then he did what he always does, guys. He started, you know, this is the garage, guys, right here. He started talking smack about, you know, Partey. Started getting more personal. He started going after my wife, after my kids. He tried calling them multiple times, which if he ever, you know, decides to come over or whatever, he wants to come. Because I know people told me, yeah, he's going to California and sue. I got enough evidence that he harassed even somebody that has nothing to do with anything, which is my kids and my wife, which I don't know why he would call, you know. But this is where you end up after 14 years of selling paint, right? Misleading people and all this stuff. So this is how it works. You review a product. If you have the right, you know, it's your First Amendment right to review a product, but also you can lie about your reviews. In my reviews, the things that I said to me are facts. Why do I say the things that I said were factual? It's because when I reviewed it, I went with what he said, his description. Ambient light rejection, what else? Ambient light rejection, heightener technology, yes, gain times 7 times 11, 8, 9, 12, you know, all these numbers, right? Infinity contrast, which, you know, contrast shifting technology. So I went with all that. I went with all that. I you know, I guided myself with everything that it was described from that paint, which at the end, guys, I've told you, it is paint. It's nothing special. It has no technology. It has nothing like that. So I did my review. I didn't make up things. I went with his description of the product. And at the end, I sent emails. We've asked him in his live chat, what is heightener technology? What is, you know, contrast shifting technology? What is gain times 12? All these questions, right? We asked. He could never answer. He'll get mad and upset and block us from his, you know, live and all this stuff. So after that, he just got senile in the way that he just started lying about people because he couldn't get away with it anymore. He just could not get away from lying to people, from talking smack to people, from anything. You know, I gave my review gave courage, if I could say that. Okay, my review. Correct me if I'm wrong. I gave courage to people to stand up for themselves. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And his product was wrong. It was displayed. It was misleading. In my eyes, in my everything, I don't think I did anything wrong. It was facts because he could not prove. Like, you know, when he attacks Danny, yeah, your gain. What is your gain? And Danny could prove it. Facts. He could prove it. Now, just because Ken doesn't understand it, doesn't know what it means, it doesn't mean that Danny is lying. It just means that he is an idiot. This guy, Kenneth BYRD, is an idiot and doesn't understand the technology, the gain, and all that stuff. That's it. So that's the difference between Kenneth BYRD and myself, that when I reviewed his product, it was all facts. I asked the questions. He couldn't answer them. So to me, it is facts. I didn't make up stuff. I didn't tamper with the paint. There was no need to tamper because I know black doesn't work. That's, to me, it's facts. I'm not lying. Black doesn't work. For what home theater? If black worked, guys, this is how easy it is. Freaking AMC, IMAX, and all those you know, theaters will be using black screens. It's that simple. If black worked, then they would get a 10,000 high power projector on Coliseums and use them in the daylight. You know, just paint. You know, it'll be cheaper than those LED panels that they're using in Coliseums and events and venues and all that stuff. Right? Correct? It's facts. I'm not making it up. It is facts. If black worked, then it would be all over the place. And that's the thing. That when I talk about home theater, and I've done it for 9 years, 8 years, whatever, I said, this is for a light control environment. This is for a dedicated room where you're going to want to get some popcorn have some theater seats and this and that, you know, and you could use it as your daily watch. I've been using projectors since 2015. Actually, even way before that. I think it was 2008 when I got my first projector, and I have the video to prove it. I think it was 2008. Yeah, when I got my first projector, I was connecting my PS3 to it. So since then, I've had a projector as my daily, you know, watch. As you know, I replaced my TV in the living rooms. I have TVs now. I do have TVs in all the rooms and outside and the projector. I have it here, and I have an inflatable projection screen. Okay, I do have that too, with the UV mix, but that's it. I never misled people. Never misled people or anything like that. Then after that, other people started coming in. Other people started coming in. Other people started watching. Other people started, you know, getting wise. Some of the people, even though had their doubts, they bought the product. They saw for themselves it didn't work, and they got upset. They got upset because they were dealing with this guy, and at the end, dealing with this guy was not going to get them anywhere. Why? Because that's who he is. He's a scammer. Why did I label him a scammer? Is because he doesn't work with you. Once he has your money, he doesn't work with you. He has all these little loopholes that will protect them on eBay, on PayPal and stuff like that. He'll be sending, and what he does, he'll flood PayPal with videos, and I tested it and I did this, I did that, blah, blah, blah. And PayPal's like, you know what, I don't want to deal with it. And he gets the win most of the time. Now, recently, people that, you know, been complaining about him, and throughout the years, PayPal started seeing that this guy is a scammer. So they started kicking him out. They started locking his account. He got the account back, and you know, he started getting in trouble. There's notes. There's stuff that, you know, I've done, that Danny has done. I don't know if Silence done, but a lot of people have done that. You know, this guy's a scammer. You know, this is what's happening. So going back, he tried to live here in this place. He wouldn't shut up again. And that's the thing. He attacks people, personally attacks people. Okay, he attacks people. So other people that, you know, it's like everything else, guys. I made friends throughout these years. I made a lot of friends. I work with a lot of people here in the community. And they didn't like, it's like everything. They didn't like how he was talking about me. He was talking about other people. He was talking about my family or whatever. You know, I'm going to kick your son in the side of the head and knock him out and kill you. And you can zigzag all you want. I'm a freaking shooter, and I'm going to freaking shoot you in the chest and all that, you know, all this stuff. He started throwing all that stuff, you know. Your wife's going to divorce you. I'm going to take your house from your kids, and all this craziness, right? So he started doing that, and people didn't like his attitude. They didn't like the way he was talking. They didn't like the way he was threatening people. So they took it upon themselves to, you know, attack him. They didn't like the way he was condoning himself. A businessman, supposedly businessman, acting that way, and that's what happened. I didn't tell people, hey, do this for me, protect me, do this. I never asked anybody. You could check my videos. Never ever asked people to, you know, go out there and back me up and this and that. They did it because of their good heart, because they knew it was the right thing to do. You know, and I thank them for that. I do thank all these people for that. I thank the community, right? And then I stopped. I said, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth, because he started saying about his Marine family cousin, and and he was gonna send them to, you know, I don't know, man. He's just gonna break your door, kill you, and all. And I was like, you know what? It's not that I'm afraid or nothing, and it's not like he's gonna find me or anything like that. You know, I just said like, it's just not worth it. You know, it's not even about paint mixes no more. It's just about him and his anger and where his life is going and his downfall, and he's not making any money like he used to, and all this stuff. And that's the thing. It wasn't worth it no more. It wasn't about screen paints. It's not about screen paints at this time no more. At this day, it's not. Look at him, guys. Look at the trash that he has. Look at that cat scratcher, all messed up. Like, I buy cat scratchers every other month because they destroy. I bought this strong one that it's taking them time, and I have 2 cats in the house, and you know. Dude, look at him, dude. Like, it's so sad. It's so sad. So that was it for me. It was it. I was done. I was like, I'm not doing videos. I'm not. If people want to review them, go for it. But I'm not. I'm done with this craziness. And I didn't do videos. I was like, I didn't do videos. And then it's been a minute. It actually has been a minute. Then I had a death in the family, and a lot of people, thank you so much for reaching out. Actually, Silent and I, almost at the same time, had, you know, we're going through something like that. You know, I lost my brother, 54 years old. Silent, his mom, close, really close, you know, family members. And did it stop him for a minute and say, you know what, let him grieve? Let them, you know, and I'm not using this as an excuse. I'm not. But even though, did he say something? Because he watches our channels. Did he say something? You know how he's always talking about God bless and this and that. Did he ever say, hey, Crow, sorry about your loss, dude, but, you know, this is business and I'm coming after you, whatever. He never said nothing like that. He just started rambling with more lies. He started, you know, talking about all this craziness and stuff. I mean, I could probably show you, bro. Like, all these videos are just, all these live videos right here. They're just like, got the office. We'll talk about that. The daily walk and talks. They're all about ranting, guys. They're all about ranting. I know T. Thank you T, for letting me know about this one. This is the newest one. If I skip it to, I think he said 25 minutes. Let me see. That's what he told me. T. Let me put it right there. We're gonna use the projector's volume here.
I got contracts pushing through my account. I got a beautiful office now that I'll be able to obtain. I got a warehouse I'm going to be working on pretty soon. I got new technology pushing through for 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027. Where are you taking anything from me? My Lord has done nothing but bless my hand. And look what the devil has done for you. Look at the situation you're in now. Multiple lawsuits, jail time, eviction. It looks like it's not working out too well. Products are not.
Again, this was 2 hours ago, people. Okay, this was literally 2 hours ago. Okay, as you can see there, he's talking that he's blessed, that he has contracts, that he has, you know, new stuff coming from 2025, 2026, 2027. No, he has all this stuff. He has an office space. He has a warehouse. All right. Why is he hiding? Why is he hiding? If he's commercial, correct? Listen, if he's a commercial person, if he wants everybody to see his product, to come over, to come down, and this and that, why is he hiding? Why is his your self-esteem so low? Why is he hiding? Right? Because when I was doing my demos, I was doing all this stuff. I was going to the church and painting screens, and I'm doing all this stuff. I wasn't hiding. I said Calvary Church in Chino, boom, done. I was doing this church over here in La Mirada, done. I was in Ontario, done. You know, I painted on this guy's house. I go, can I record? Yeah, cool. I did. Some of them said, nah, we don't want the drama. Perfect. I respect. When I was in the apartment, I was like, okay, here and here and here. And I was showing everything, every angle, everything that I could. I wasn't hiding. Like he says, I was in the Blue House. Did anybody come? Yes. Partey sent you a letter and you ran. Then Julian Court, you destroyed that, and then the community got to you and you ran. Then you were in the garage. What happened? Partey came after you again. Danny came after you with the FLE, trying to give you a chance to rent the name from him for a year for only $300. Not 1,000, not 10,000, $300. And you ran. That's why you're like, wow, you know, is this Crystal Edge Technology Black Source Edition? I can't say FLE right now because we're in the process of changing the name. Yeah, because you can't use it. I mean, yeah, you have it in your as your YouTube channel, FLE, but Danny's just compiling all this evidence, so you owe him money. Every sale you said that you made today, that you were blessed and you made this sale and this sale, you're going to have to show him how many sales you made with the FLE logo, with the FLE name, sorry. And it's copyrighted, bro. You're using FLE from Partey. And you're going to have to pay him rights for that. Copyrights. In fact, you know how it works because you're a lawyer, right, Ken? So this is the thing. Why are you hiding? If you're this, you know, how do I say, if you're this arrogant and you're this like, oh, this biggest business guy in the world, then why in the world are you hiding? Why? Oh, I don't want to share. I don't want to do this. Because you don't have an office. I dare you that to show just the floor of your office. Just walk around the floor of your office. You don't have to show the walls. I dare you to walk in your warehouse. But you're hiding. So by hiding means that you're not a true businessman. Because you're afraid of the outcomes. You're afraid that people are going to reach out to these other people and they're going to say that you're a scammer. They're going to show videos, proof of you misleading people, scamming people, destroying, you know, properties by painting the floors, wooden floors, painting the walls, painting windows. That's what you're afraid. A person that is so into himself and I have nothing to hide. I'm not afraid of no one because God protects me. Then why are you hiding? I don't get it. Why are you hiding? Hold on, guys. Let me read some of the stuff that's coming in real quick. Hey, Crow, I'm on the bus. I'm just caught you, buddy. Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. The Green Machine. Hey there. Hey, Green Machine. Did you get your channel back by any chance? Save the last live he did. Crow, it's all you need if it ever does go to court. It shows the paint is so bad, it's unwatchable. Shows his camera tricks. I'm at my stop. I have to go. Peace, everyone. Hey, peace, man. Hey, take care wherever you're going, all right? If you're at the doctors, man, hey, good luck with everything, man. You look good, though. Your health looks good. You were dancing last time, huh? So, Brother Derek, take care of yourself. I think the color video he did before this one was recorded at the office. So, let me see. So this is your projector sees color. This one? Damn, it looks horrible. Let's get some images. I don't like the color thing. Does he have images? I know that Brother Derek was probably showing it. Oh, right there. Right there. Let me see.
Starfield screensaver. Am I going to see this? Now, we did this demonstration in the...
Guys, come on now. Look how dark this thing is. Look how dark this thing is. Let me just show you really quick. And this is the thing that you kind of have to, because of YouTube's algorithm, guys, trust me when I say this, it doesn't have to get close. There you go. You see how I have to get close? Yeah, it's not going to show. It's good. You guys have to go see this for yourselves, guys. But trust me, it doesn't look that bright. YouTube's making it look that bright. Fucking YouTube, you suck, man. I hate you. But you can see images on the panels here. You could hardly see this. It's so dark, it's not even funny. I don't know. Yeah, that one. So I think it's not that I think so much, that I know for a fact that this is his sister's house. And he's staying at his sister's house right now, as of now. That's why he's so confident on...
Watch. I showed you in the demonstration with a simple cell phone flashlight, I'm able to wash a gray screen out. So
you see the panels, the screensaver, you see the stars on the panels. Oh my God. And you can't see them on the screen itself, on the black screen. Look at it. The panels are the ones. He's going to move that thing quick. Look at that. Look at the panels, guys. They're sitting on a screen, okay? That's the thing. That's the misleading thing. Thank you, Roger, for that. Thank you so much. Oh, the channel is gone. Yeah, that one. Save that one. Unreadable YouTube. That's 3600 lumens on a tiny screen. It's so dark. No starfield laugh out loud. Yeah, there's no starfield. You can see it only on the white pieces of paper that he has. So the thing is, guys, that, you know, this is where he's at right now. It's nobody's fault, okay? It's nobody's fault but his. He's still living in the past where he says, I moved to 3 different houses, had an apartment, you know, and you're in the same spot. No. That's the thing. That I was in the same spot and then I got upgraded by moving. And then after that, that's it. We're good. I got a mortgage. That's different from you renting and renting and renting. You get what I'm saying, right? Like you're just downgraded. You're just downgraded from everything that you've done in life. Like people are gonna see this and they're gonna laugh because this is laughable. This is garbage. And you were so adamant about saying, I don't do demonstrations in the dark. But right here, you're so afraid that you're doing it in the dark. That's another thing. You're always saying, yeah, if you're in the dark, you'll be stuck in the dark. You're like, yeah. But now you're doing demonstrations in the dark. And as you can see there, he has a power outlet. That's your sister's apartment. Or whatever, wherever, yeah. We could see that you have socks on the corner right there. That's your foot, and those are the socks. So you are sleeping at your sister's. And maybe she's out and about, and you're doing this demonstration. Yeah. Because the store that he goes to is not far. And thank you again, T, for that. The store that he goes to, guys, it's not far from where his sister lives. And again, guys, the community, I don't know, man. That's why it's scary, man. He tries to run away from the community, and you know, he tries to, you know, and that's the thing, guys. I never you know, told anybody, hey, this and that. Like, he just doesn't stop talking his smack. He just doesn't stop, you know, talking his trash. And this is what happens. I'll show it to you. I won't show you the address, but I'll show you the walk to where he goes from to where he's at. Okay, let's see. So the walk that he takes, this is sent from somebody. Okay, I'm not going to mention his name or anything like that, but the store that he goes to, it's 960 Walnut Street, right? And it's only a 9-minute walk, as you can see there. So he goes all around this parts right there, and the park's over here and all that stuff, right? But this is where he comes from. And where he comes from is his sister's house. So it's a 9-minute walk. So that's when he goes and buys his shirts and all that stuff, right? I'm just reading off the I'm reading off the email, guys. All right, that I was sent. And I get a lot of emails. And just showing you that sometimes he should watch what he's saying and what he's doing. But again, and let me see. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you. So I believe this is the store that he goes in and he buys. Look at that drink right there. Whatever it's called. Fiesta. What's it called? I don't know. But there you go. This is the store where he buys those t-shirts that he has, right? And again, let me see. Let's check out some daily walks here. Let me see if he goes to any stores here or no, or yes or no. All right, let's check. But see his daily walks, guys. That's what it is.
On top of that, the trend to be able to get there back and forth is extremely short distance. Where's that keep paying?
Well, yeah. I mean, and that's a sad part. That's a sad part too, guys. I want to talk about that. It's sad that his sister, I don't know if she knows what's going on in his life. I don't even know if she bothers to ask, or because he's such a good talker of a lie, you know, lying to people, that people believe him. A great example was the lady from the children's center. He talked so much to her and this and that. When he was threatening me in her business, a place, that's when I decided to call. And I didn't hide. I called live. I didn't, you know, I didn't show her voice or anything like that. But I called live and I exposed them. She even asked me, how long does it take for a screen, for you guys to paint a screen onto the windows or to the wall and this and that? And I told her it takes a couple of hours, maybe 2 hours. And then what happens? Nothing. You turn on the projector whenever you want to turn it on, and that's it. This guy lied to them for months, telling them that it was going to take about this time, and he was going to work there, and it's this and that, and he was just using it for his promotions. That's how bad this guy is. And then what did he say? He said they were having a movie night and he was going to donate the popcorn machine, and he had a popcorn machine at the time, and I'm going to donate it because of kids and this and that. And then after he got kicked, he's like, they kept my popcorn machine. I can't believe it. Ungrateful. And I like, wait, so you didn't do it for the kids? And that's the problem with this guy. He lies so much. He talks so much. It's like, oh my God, dude, like he tries to play the victim. He tries to play like he's the nicest guy in the world, that he's giving to the community, when in fact he's trying to get stuff out of the community for his benefits. And when it doesn't come out his way, then he rants, and this is what happens. Look, I could stop this video probably here, and probably he'll be ranting.
So you know that what I'm going to ask for the judge.
There you go. Wow.
Of you and your fellow mates, sorry, your lackeys, or what do you want to call them?
Lackeys, huh?
That followed you and your activities of trying to tear down my company. I'm requesting millions of dollars in fines, lawsuits, and I want from the judge a minimum.
And that's the thing. It's so sad. Almost 60 years old. I think he's 58. I believe he's 58. I don't know if he's going to be 59 this year or something. He's 58. I know that. 58 years old. Walking miles and miles a day. All right? Like walking miles and miles a day. Take that in consideration, guys. All right? Maybe 6 hours a day he walks. You're telling me that he's in the best shape of his life, walking every day. He weighs probably 150 pounds now, you know, because he doesn't eat or anything like that. And he walks every day and all this stuff, right? Okay, you're telling me that he can get a part-time job for 4 hours a day, just part-time, 6 hours a day, maybe. That's it. 25 hours, less than 30 hours a week. You're telling me that he can't do that. Instead of him wasting his time here, and it'll be better. Look, he'll be working at, you know, Walmart as a greeter, checking receipts. Hey, Kenneth BYRD, go to your break. He'll go to his break. You know, he'll have discounts at Walmart where he could buy a sandwich and his break, eat a sandwich, eat a little bit healthier, a salad, whatever he likes to eat, right? And then go back to work for another 2 hours and then go home. Go home happy. Go home, you know, that he's working, that his Social Security is working, that he's working to pay taxes. He's doing all this good, positive stuff. But no, he's right here.
50 years without parole.
Thinking that somebody murdered somebody for who in the right mind? I've seen drug dealers. Okay, and you guys have seen it too in Unsolved Mysteries or ID, you know, Discovery ID, where all those crime shows come out. Drug dealers that have, you know, 6 pounds of coke or heroin or whatever, they only get 10 years, and then good behavior, you're out in 5. This guy wants to give people 50 years. We're going to be asking for 50 years with no parole for paint that he doesn't have a patent to, he doesn't have copyrights to, a paint that he's just getting other paints or other acrylics and mixing them in that paint base. That's all he's doing with no patents, nothing. But he wants 50 years. That's how stupid you sound, bro. You didn't invent the paint. You're not making the paint from scratch. You're not doing none of that. You don't start from a crystal clear base and then you add to make it white and then you add to make it black and then you add. You're not doing that. You have no rights. It is not yours. You're selling paint. All right? Over-the-counter paint from Lowe's, from Home Depot, wherever you get it from. You have no rights. It's Bayer's right. It's Glinton's right. It's whatever brand you're getting. You're just adding additives onto it, crystals or metallics or whatever you're doing to it. Do you own water now too? You're going to say, well, I put 2 ounces of water. I own water. Like, you don't have no right to it. You get where I'm going to? You have no rights. You have no copyrights, nothing. The only thing you have copyrighted is Crystal Edge. And now Black Series Edition, which nobody cares. But the product itself, it's not patent. You didn't invent that. It's not an invention. You get what I'm saying? It's just paint, and you're asking for millions of dollars. You heard him. And I wasn't even. I haven't seen this video, guys. It was 2 days ago. I've been doing my own thing, man. I've been staying away, like Mike said yesterday. I caught a little bit of what Mike said. I'm working nights right now, and it's true. Like, Like, it hasn't taken me out, for me personally, hasn't taken me out of the home theater community. It hasn't, because I love this. And I know that Mike loves it too. It is it is it's a headache when you listen to this person. That's why I stopped listening to him. It's a headache when trolls just come in to troll you, but you know what? I'm used to that, where I just block them. Don't care. They're nothing in my life, you know? But the technology that's coming out, the you know, when I go to events, it's awesome. I just love it. You know, the new movie's coming out, you know, with the Deadpool movie came out, and I want to watch it in a bigger screen. I'm not going to be watching it in my 65-inch screen. I'm not. I know it's OLED. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to take my inflatable, you know, projection screen outside, invite family over, and watch it with them. Have a barbecue and watch it with them. In the backyard, done. You know what I mean? There's so much for the home theater community, but don't let one person ruin it to you. And this is what Ken does. Like this, all this talk, all this crap, all this thing. I've learned, and I thank all of you. All of you I've thanked, man. You know, from Danny to Silent to Thomas to Roger to Pelinque, even Pelinque back in the day, to Phantom, Sonic, to everybody. I thank everyone in the community that this guy is full of it. At the end of everything, he's just full of it. This is just craziness. He wants people to support him. That's how much of a loser this guy is. Owning a screen, owning a business. Owning a business. And this is what he's talking about.
Your lackeys, or what do you want to call them, that followed you and your activities of trying to tear down my company. I'm requesting millions of dollars in fines, lawsuits, and I want from the judge a minimum of 50 years without parole.
Yeah, because we, you know, our lackeys or crow boys or whatever you want to call us, yeah, we did mass murder, and so we're going to be life in prison because, yeah, we created gas chambers and we were killing people. Like, what? I'm being sarcastic on this. It's like this guy watches either too much TV or he asks Google the wrong questions, and he's this stupid not to understand that this is paint. The only thing you could get from this is take you to small claims. That is it. And small claims is like, if you lose, it's like $5,000 or something. Maybe 10. I don't know. Maybe. That's all he can do. Take you to small claims. That's all he can do. For defamation. That's all he can do. But what is he doing now? Defamation. He's saying lies about us that, postal service freaking fraud and FBI and all this. He's out of it. If I show this on small claims, and if I show all the videos that I have where he's saying, I will shoot you if you zigzag, I'm a great shot, I'm going to take you right in the chest, I have permission of Allentown police to kill anybody that I see. I could be walking in Allentown just on vacation and he'll kill me because he saw me on the street. You get what I'm saying? The judge is going to say, wait, you said all this? Yeah, look, it's recorded right here, Your Honor. What's wrong with you? And can he show anything that I've said like that? Can he show anything that anybody in the community has said about that? Like that. Like, we want to kill Kenneth BYRD. I want to do this. I want to do that. Nobody said that. Nobody has said that. Everybody is good. And they feel sad for him for the way he's living. At this point, I really don't care. I don't even feel happy or feel sad. I just don't feel. I don't even, like I said, guys, like I told you guys, I I told you guys, right? Um, I told you about the brother that I lost, right? I don't know if you guys noticed when in the other videos I said that I have a brother that is like Kenneth BYRD, that is the same thing. That's why I know Kenneth BYRD, how he is. He just, you know, rest in peace. He's the same way. He talked his way out of things. He scammed people. He did fraud, committed fraud, and all this stuff. And then, you know, he left the United States, and he was living in Mexico, and he was by himself. The same thing that Ken's doing right here. The family, my family, try to support him, you know, and he'll do good for a minute or two, and then he'll come back down and try to, you know, commit fraud on people and this and that. And, you know, he died of natural causes, guys. He wasn't killed or nothing like that. He died of natural causes, but he was the same thing. He wasn't eating right. He was just, you know, it was just him, just arrogant. Same way as Ken. The same way that Ken talks, he'll talk, he'll lie. And we're telling him, hey, dude, just be yourself. Stop. Like, they're good people. Probably Ken is a good person. I don't know. But my brother was a great person and all that stuff. But it was his decision. It was his decision. It was always his decision if he wanted to change or not. And he didn't. That's the thing. He didn't. And it sucks because I had to go and identify the body. Right? Because, you know, from my family, it was like, they were all like scared. They don't like going to Mexico. They don't like traveling over there, nothing like that. And I was like, I'll go. I took it upon myself, and I went. Two other my brothers went, and we were there. And I'm gonna tell you, it was not a.
I followed you.
It was not a pretty scene to watch. But, you know, now I hope, and I'm wishful thinking here, but I hope that he made peace with God, and that, you know, my parents picked him up. You know, that's how I could ask for. And again, it's like, you know, this guy is like, wow, bro, like, heartless piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? That he's going to end up, and I hope not, but people like him don't end up in a good way. And that's God's decision, right? It is God's decision. He when you're going through that, and you're a bad person, because this guy's a bad person. He is a bad person. Just talking about stuff that he talks about. You know, my brother never did that. My brother harmed people by lying to them and scamming them, you know. This guy does that, and then he's more arrogant about it because he talks about it. And there's going to be a time where, if God wants to take you from this earth, trust me, he will take you from this earth. And there's nothing, you can do, Ken. That's why all your threats, all your bullshit, I really don't care. Life is too short for me to give a fuck about what you're talking about here in these videos. As you can see, people already know where you shop, bro. They already know where you headed to. They already know all your lies and what you do and all this stuff. You know? People already know all this. And I could look, I could go all the way towards this side and look.
Being sued, but I don't know how you're going to handle this situation.
See? I mean, guys, I was in 20 minutes or whatever, or 10 minutes on it, and he's talking about suing people. He did this video, 32 minutes, and he's talking, look.
No, my concern is I don't care.
See?
Mind you, what you said about my business, now if I sit there and say, hey, your gray paint doesn't work, it doesn't, because we've had it over here, we tested it. If you still
so by saying your gray paint doesn't work, that's your opinion. I never considered it slandering or anything like that. What I did, I proved and got your product from your customers, your actual customers. I got the product from your actual customers, or from people that bought it from you, which it was Silent and Danny. One thing you want to act stupid, but they have the receipts to prove it. And if we ever meet up face to face, I will bring those receipts with me, because they provided the mix and they provided everything. So I'll show, yeah, it was bought from a third party, and we review on our channels, and we were just saving people from headaches and from hundreds of dollars. There's nothing wrong with that. It's facts review. If we didn't slander your product, we didn't. We just said it doesn't work. You will get an image, but it's a dirty image. We said facts about the product. We never misled people about your product. Now, people try to see it that way. You're attacking this person and this and that. Well, start a Kickstarter and give them money. I don't know. But we never slander your product. We said what your product could do and not do. Right here, you never had my product. Everything I sent you, which it was one time only, and the second time you kept it and you made it your own, and you got a refund for it. But the first time that I sent you your Supreme 8, you didn't even know it was your Supreme 8. And you were like, you don't make dark, what? Oh my, and you got all crazy about it. But this is slandering from you. Defamation. Oh, almost like, look.
He did. You want to take me to court over it?
Oh.
Next up. I got no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I gave you something today. Just in case if you ever think about trying to take me to court about how saying your product works. Like, yeah, so today, to go in and lighten up that environment. I'm not talking about them dark curtains pushed halfway down. I don't want to see that. I want to see a fully lit environment. We all do on YouTube. Everybody wants to see it. I want to see all the cool.
And that's the thing, guys. That is the thing. I know that he's gonna be talking smack through all these videos. I could even go back to 13 days ago, and I guarantee he's gonna be saying, "Oh, I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." And that's the sad part about it. That it is not, and I repeat, it is not my fault for all this.
Why take less when you can get a beefy 5-layer burrito?
Let me lower down the thing. Sorry, guys. But it is not my fault for his demise, for his decisions in life. I have nothing to do with anything like that, guys. I don't. I really, I don't have anything to do with it. Look at all that detail. Oh my God, dude. Okay. Yeah, but I again, don't have nothing to do with it. See, wow. Did you see that detail on the table, guys? I know. I like I like to talk about a lot about details and stuff like that. But look at this. Come on, man. Come on. Look at the reflection on the table, guys. Look at that reflection right there. You see that? Look at the water. See all that water there? A reflection. See that? Look at that. Whew. Look at the black, what is it? A black background. You see on I will have the Yandu, guys, on Saturday, hopefully. I haven't gotten I got it used. I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to send it back. The customer saw the video where I mean, he called me and I told, he was watching BD's video, whatever. So he's like, hey, you're going to get the Yandu? And I was like, yeah, okay, well, let me see your demonstration before I even buy it. And I go, well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be painting the front, which is the white side or the gray side of that screen. I'm not going to be painting the back side, but whatever. So I'm going to get the Yandu. I got it used. I will do a demonstration. I'll see the black and all this stuff, and I'll talk about it. All right. Honest review. Like, that's just honest opinion reviews on my part. This is what I like to see, just to give you a heads up. I like to see separation on the back, meaning the black background separates from the actual image. You see, it's like an outline here. Yeah. I think, and this is what I've noticed from other black paints and cloths and material, that it all marries to it. It doesn't separate that well, right? So that's the thing that I'm going to talk about in my upcoming review of that screen. But so far it looks amazing. Let me read some of these comments. Guys, thank you for stopping by. Once again, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I think so too, that his staying at his sister's, Kenneth is his own worst enemy. Yeah, his sister is crippling him by doing that too. What's up, Crow? My condolences. Hey, thank you, Stretch. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, man. I don't know if it's his sister's house. I think he is living in the office. Office was same price as the garage and close to the sister's place too. Oh, okay. Well, wherever he's staying, he's still the biggest coward in the world. Because if he's gonna thrive in a business place, he should not be hiding, or he should be more passionate, and he should not be afraid of anybody's opinions. Because if he's so sure about his product, why be scared of whatever anybody has to say with it? I don't see Screen Innovations hiding. I don't see Elite Screens, Light, and China or whatever. I don't see none of those guys hiding. You could, like, Elite Screens, I could go to Orange County, California. All right, not Orange County, New York, or whatever. I could go to Orange County, California, and the big factory is in Anaheim, in Orange County. I could go, and they're not hiding. This is a big billboard. Elite Screens, come and walk, and they have different environments, different projectors there, and I might do that just to record. Hopefully, let me record. The last time I was there, they didn't let me record. But hopefully, they I don't know. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. No promises, though. His daily walk and talks are to hide that he talks to himself when he is not recording. Do you know why we haven't heard from Danny yet? No, I haven't, bro. The last time I heard from Danny, I had that loss in the family, and then we're in a group chat Danny, Silent, and myself. And Silent hit me up. My brother died, and then I think his mom died the next day. Um, and we were both kind of like, damn, it just hit us. And we were just talking, and Danny says, my condolences, and him and his family gonna pray for us, and my family and stuff. And yeah, we were not talking about home theater or nothing. It's not the time or anything, but other than that, we didn't ask any other type of questions or nothing like that. um I think Danny is really a smart person in the way that, um like, how Ken likes to talk on camera, and he's been talking a lot of smack about myself, of course, everybody in the community, Danny. He's gonna take him to court for range gain, because I watched when I'm at break, guys, over there at my job. I watched I watch BD. I get the notification from any of your videos. Notification, boom, it rings. And then when I'm in my break, I try to catch up on it a little bit. I'm only like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And then on my lunch, I try to catch up to it, or I just listen to podcasts or whatever. Um, and I was listening to where, BD's watching, and Ken's talking about suing Partey for his range gain or something like that, because Epson sued Vava for 6,000 lumen projector that it was in, or I don't know if it's real or fiction, or you know what? I don't even know, man. I really don't know what's going on. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Did Epson sue Vava projectors? Okay. It says here, yes, Epson sued Vava projectors in 2021 for making false claims about their brightness. Epson alleged that Vava's 4K ultra short throw laser TV was advertised as having 2,500 or 6,000 lumens, but third-party testing showed that the projector actually ANSI lumens were much lower. Epson filed the lawsuit as part of its efforts to ensure that brands implement standards to help consumers make informed purchasing decisions, just like we're doing with Kenneth BYRD. In February of 2022, Epson and Vava settled the lawsuit, with Vava agreeing to correct their brightness claims to 1,800 lumens across all online and in-store retail venues. Epson cautions shoppers to be wary of misleading metrics like lux, LED, or lamp brightness, and don't follow standardized methodology. Epson helping the community not get scammed and misled. Thank you. Ken forgot to say that, Crow and the community did the same thing without suing him. We just exposed Ken for what he is and what he does. And that's basically the facts. That, Ken is probably like Vava then. He was misleading people, but Vava, it's not like Ken. They corrected it, and they said, apology, sorry for misleading you guys, but we are going to fix this. And which they did fix it. And that was it. Damn, the brightness of YouTube just messes it all up. You see that? I'm just going to leave it there because YouTube sucks. Yeah. Let's see. Is there, do you know? Yeah, that's why. What's up? Phantom, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Hey, Phantom. Now that you're here, if you're still here, how did you like the Yandu? Did you ever test it the backside? I know, or you dipped the whole screen into a gray. That's what I wanted to ask. Did you dip the screen or anything like that? You know. But yeah. So as you can see, guys, once I angle the my phone, I'm using the Ultra, the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and I angled it so I could focus to what my eyes are actually capturing. Then it looks good. You see that? The algorithm for the processing and the algorithm for YouTube or whatever you want to call it, the program, it's meant for vlogging. It's meant to brighten up your face when you're blogging, when you're vlogging and all that stuff. So that's why I like to put it out there that most of the time it'll brighten up the image, but in reality, you know, the image is dark or something like that. As you can see here, my images are crystal clear right now. They look amazing. Look at the detail on that thing, guys. That's why even live or pre-recorded, my images look the same. All right. Look at the cat's skin. Look at his little two whiskers that he only has because he's bald completely. Not the black side, only the front. Dipped regular screen. Yandu still have it. Yeah, can you, before I get the one, Phantom, por favor, si puedes, if you can you do a review on the back side versus your screen that you have, your CLR or ALR that you have from Optima? Can you put it halfways? And then I know you have the valve over there. So can you show us the backside and give us your honest review before I do my review, hopefully. Let us know. Because it should work. I mean, it's 2500 lumens, so it should be no problem whatsoever, right? And it should be good. But the thing that I'm doing this. See, I want to talk about this really quick too. The reason that Silent got the Yandu screen and he did the backside of the screen is to show that there's options out there. There's options out there that you could use without giving Kenneth BYRD $200 to $300 to $400, $500, and you don't have to paint the screen. The screen is ready to go, and it gives you either the same quality or better quality than Kenneth BYRD's paint mix. That was the whole thing about that. All right. So at the time, Brother Derek was getting on the scene of, going after Ken and being a reviewer and stuff like that for home theater. So, Silent sent him that screen. He put the light screen, and then he put the dark screen, and then he put a screen in the back. But before that, I know that the Green Machine had done that. He put a lighter screen, he put a dark light screen and then a transparent darker screen in front of it, and he was getting really good results because of the reflection, or the reflectiveness and all that stuff. So that's how all that happened, right? That's how all that stuff happened and stuff like that. And the main reason was to show, again, that you have a lot of options out there, right? That's the reason. Sorry about that, guys. But okay, I didn't know this was gonna happen. All right, I didn't know this whole thing was about women, and good thing that we're all guys here. All right, so that's the thing, right? But then, you know, BD Derek took it a step further by saying this is the best thing and nobody can beat it. Or if you do, beat it, right? So I'm the type of person that, hey, dude, that's your opinion. I respect it, but let's be real here, right? So I'm gonna get it, you know, and a customer was gonna buy it and all this stuff, and I told you all that jazz. But the thing is, it's not about beating it. It was about giving options to people. And again, it's your opinion. And I get it that, you know, you haven't seen anything in your eyes beat the screen and all that stuff. Also, you haven't tested a lot of screens. You tested the hybrid mix. That I'm talking about my side. You tested a couple of partes. But to do a true test is to be neutral and to say the pros and cons of everything. Not just take it upon yourself and say, this is the best and nobody can beat it. I don't know. To me, it's misleading. That's just me. I'm not disrespecting you in no way, shape, form. It's just to me. The whole thing was just give somebody an option, right? But by saying that it gives you the best picture quality without, you know, calibrating, because calibrating is cheating and this and that, to me, it's misleading. To me, is not giving actual factual information out there. Calibration in a home theater projector is key. And correct me, people that are here have been in the community for a while, even longer than you have, Derek, and they could discredit me right now, live. They could tell me, you're lying, Crow. We don't need to calibrate a projector. Calibration is the key for the best picture quality. Now, if you don't like quality, and if you don't know what quality is, then your credibility is not there. Because getting a projector, and it's not about getting angry and this and that. I'm not attacking no one, because I know people start, you know, rambling like I know that, you know, freaking Rick Talk will say like, hey man, yeah man, he doesn't know what he's talking about. No. And not because, you know, one person uses black screen paint doesn't mean he has the best quality picture. You know, it doesn't mean that. Rick Talk will never ever, and I'm telling you straight up. Don't get upset. With all due respect, Rick Talk, your images don't look as crystal clear as my images looking right now. Even in the dark, you could turn off the lights if you want. Your picture quality, even with those high-end projectors, will never look as good as it looks right now. And to prove something, if it's not about calibration, check it out. My brightness is -7. My contrast is 12. That's all. See? To use a black screen, you guys are going to be either at 50%, all right, 50%, or you're going to be above plus on the brightness and on the contrast. But that, when I calibrated with Spears and Munzel, that's where it told me to stay. It told me to raise the contrast and lower my brightness. And this is the thing. This is what I noticed from the brightness from Spears and Monzo that I use. Check it out. Let me see if I could do it here. Let me see if it's a good thing to do it here. Okay. So check this out. This is what I'm telling you about calibration, all right? You want deeper blacks, right? All right. Check out the image, right? Check out the tree line right there. Check out the tree line, all right? Okay. I'm going to go to plus 12, all right? Here, I'll get it closer so you guys can check it out. All right. So contrast is the darker levels that you're going to get because you want some dark tones to be there, some black levels to be there, you know, but we don't have them. It's bright right now. The image is bright. So this is what Spears and Monzo does when you calibrate. If you go and lighten it up, I'm at 13. I'm going to lighten it up, all right? You see the picture dimming, but you see the contrast bouncing. There you go. So I have it at 7 now. You see how nice and solid those trees look now? Before, here, I'll do this. I'll do this, guys. All right, right there. That's perfect. You see the brightness is -6. Okay, I'll raise it up. Again, at 0. You can see it even in the background. You can see that's 13. And I'm not even to the highest. You see that? I'm not even to the highest. I think it goes to 22 or something like that. But look at it again. I'm going to do this. Brightness. Look at the background too, the mountains, all right? I'm going to go. And I had it at 7. Look at how deep that looks. Look at how nicer it looks. Look at how it blends. Look how it's separated. Look at the green now. You see the green? It's not super bright. Everything is detailed now. You see that? And that's just a simple thing that you do when you calibrate to get the best picture. That's how simple it is. But if I had it out of the box, and I've done this years, I used, you know, World of Wonder from Disney's calibration disc. But look at that. Look at how the brightness is there and not there, and look at all everything is just nice and balanced, right? Even though the process of YouTube will make everything brighter. But those are some of the things that I wanted to touch on. But if I say some of the things like the way I'm saying them now, some people might take it the wrong way. And it's not about that. It's about me trying. I've always said it in all my videos. I'm trying for you guys to have the best picture quality. It doesn't matter what projector you have. You can make it work. You can have a 720p if you want, but make it work. The resolution is not going to be as high and it's not going to be as great, but you make it work. But for somebody, and this is where I went after Ken, the back and forth, because Ken would say the same thing that you are saying right now. No calibration needed, no 4K, no 1080p, none of that nonsense. Those were his words. And I'm sorry, but I'm giving you advice right here, Derek. You're a great guy, and I know you mean well, but don't mislead people with stuff like that, where you're telling people, you know, there's no calibration, and get mad and prove it to me, and this and get upset with it. It's not the way to go, man. It's not the way to go. People are not attacking you when they're trying to correct you. If it's your decision, it's your decision. It's just you. It's just you. But facts are facts, and to get the best picture quality, facts has proven year after year, after centuries, that you have to calibrate. As soon as I did this, guys, I said, look, for you to understand me, even people that think that I'm wrong, for you to understand me, even doing this, 6 calibrated. That's a calibration. I'm messing with the settings. This part here, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, where is it at? No, this one. Yeah, right here. All right. Geometric correction. There we go. All right. Warp calibration. All right. Check it out. So you see that right there? That dot right there? All right, hold on. All right, here we go. All right. There you go. Look at the image. All right, look at my image. All right. Let me correct and calibrate to fit the screen because I have a black border right now. Let me fit the screen. All right, let me do that. All right. Boom. It's calibrated. See that? And if you don't believe me, let's go back. Warp calibration. By you using the keystone calibration keys, you're calibrating the projector. So how can you say out of the box, you put it in and you don't count? No. You see that? That's misleading. That is super misleading. Piece of advice is like I did. Learn, acknowledge, and share it with people. And you will have the best picture quality from your projectors. Now, you want to get better picture quality, better resolution, then you have to, like I said, and all my videos again, you have to invest on better projectors. You have to put the money. You could go to Walmart and get a Vizio for like, 75 inch for like $300. But put it side by side. Put it side by side with a 75 inch, OLED Samsung or a Sony or, those high end project or put it against a Hisense where the Hisense like, okay, you get what you pay for. You go cheap, you will get an image. Doesn't mean it's the best image. But with a little bit of calibration, yeah, you can make it look good. Okay? You can make it look good and it's good. Look at all the black levels here, guys. Look at all this. Beautiful, right? But that's the thing. Get it as a piece of advice, bro. I know that you have, that those what do you call those season eyes? Get it as that, season eyes. But now you learned something new. If I could help you, Derek, calibrate your projector by using Darby. You calibrated your projector. How, Crow? How did Darby calibrate my projector? Your resolution is sharper. That's why. Don't let people blind you by mistakes. And it's not about fighting each other or disagreeing with each other. It's not about that. It's about teaching the community what's right. And what's right is giving them good information, not misleading information. You know what I mean? By giving them the right information, guys, it goes a long way. By giving them misleading information, you're doing what Ken has been doing for the past 14 years. Right? And I know that you're not getting paid, but you're doing something from the heart and you're sharing it with the community. You're helping them out. Ken does it because he wants to get rich out of it. He wants to take your money for it. So anything that Ken does, it's about money. Everything that you do, Derek, is about sharing your adventure on this home theater daily projection screen community and this and that. You're good-hearted, dude. I know you are. So, just piece of advice from brother to brother, like, just don't mislead people, man. You know what I mean? Don't mislead people. This is not attacking you or nothing like that. I respect you. We started off choppy back in the days and all that stuff. And, I could hold my own just like you could hold your own and stuff like that. But now that I feel confident as a friend, I'm telling you, don't mislead people and just, do your homework first. If you want to share and help people out in the community, do your homework and tell them the positive of what you could get from your projection screens and your projectors, because you're not going to tell me that when you started with the Epson 9, whatever you had, that Ken told you, you're not going to tell me that by getting this new laser projector is is not better than what you had before. It is. It's an upscale. It's not a downgrade. It's a huge upscale. And that's what happened. You got an upscale and you're good with it. Right? So by getting the projector and then calibrating your projector, you're upscaling your images to a better image. You're getting the full potential, all right? Listen, you're getting the full potential of that projector after a good calibration. After a really good calibration, you're getting a full potential, man. Like, seriously. Right? All right, guys, let me read, and then I'm gonna go take a nap a little bit or something because I need to work tonight. I have the two calibrations, one for movies, other for live TV. That's what I did too. I have two of them. I have here, let me show you. I have the HDR sim, and then I have the user one. And they're different, look. Look, see? It's even brighter. And I use this for TV, para ver telenovelas, because my wife likes the Spanish. Canal 34. Las estrellas. Not the See, and then I have the game calibration. So when I'm playing game, but you see this? And again, look, like I could do this right now. Look, I could do this, brighten the image. Look how bright, look. Oh, you know what? I'll pause it there. Look at the rock in the back, all right? Look at the rock in the back. I'll go plus. Let's see. Over there, okay? That's bright, 18 right there, right? But with a little bit of calibration. You see how it's flickering? It's because it's settling with the image. You'll see it with the spears. Look at now how solid that looks. And I could even go to and make it more solid if I want to. Because the contrast is going to give you that brightness that you're lacking of. But the brightness, when you reduce it, it's going to give you that dark levels. I don't know. It just makes sense, guys. Trust me. You have to get Spears and Monzo. That's what I use, Spears and Monzo. And I use it with my PS5 or PS4 when I connect it. Hey, mamas, check it out. But look, you see? Yeah. Some people like warm colors, other cool colors. Exactly. As a gamer, calibration is a must. Thank you. Yes, it is. Some projectors have several image savings options, so you can calibrate for each use differently. Yes, I only have this one for like movies when I watch Netflix and this and that, HDR. Then I have a game, so when my son's playing or whatever, but he has a monitor now, so he doesn't care. he got a monitor. Okay, so and then I have the user one when we're watching like live TV or something like that. That's the one I use because you know the streaming from the TVs come out weird and stuff like that. But guys, tell me the truth right now with this picture quality that you're looking at live. I don't know how is it coming on your side, but doesn't it look crystal beautiful clear? It looks like OLED like. You get what I'm saying, right? It just looks vibrant, not OLED like. It looks vibrant. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. I even calibrated my projector on a wide screen. Yes, I think what the guys from Elite told me that when they do a calibration, they do it on a wide screen, on a light screen. That's what they said. And it's for best results. Because depending on the projector that you have, you're going to get the best image quality from it. That's what they told me. And I like I said, this is a learning thing. This is a learning thing. We're not misleading people. This is learning. You know what I mean? Not the most accurate color. Yeah, especially office projectors are not the most accurate color. Of course not. They're oversaturated. They're oversaturated. And I get it. They're super saturated. Office projectors have a data spec ratio, not a movie spec ratio. A lie of many that come from Ken. Exactly. Exactly. This is 4K. Look, this is streaming. I believe it's. I hope it's streaming in 4K. Did I lie? No, it is streaming in 4K. It's 2160 at 60 frames per second. You can see it up there. You see that? 60 frames per second. There you go. And you can see when I downgrade. If I go to 1440p. If I go to 720, you can see the downgrade. The resolution looks choppy. The resolution is going to look choppy. You see how choppy it got? But hold on, guys. My daughter wanted to do something. I just don't want to have her voice or anything like that on the live. I'm sorry. Okay, but you know how choppy it got? You know, let me see if I could go back. I think it's right there. Okay, let's check it out. All right, let me go and do 720p. Look at how choppy it is. Look at that bit. Oh man, you have to see this building right here in the corner. That building right there. Look at how I don't know, can you guys see it? It looks ugly. It looks ugly. You can see even this right here, this tower right here. There's no definition on it or nothing like that. Okay? All right, let's look at that. See how clear it is now? You see the dome right there? You see the little lines that you could get from the lines? Before you couldn't see that. You could rewind it. Look how clean the lines are. You see all the lines? You see all the detail? That's because of the resolution. Oh, you have tried it. Alex, man. Dude, Alex, there you go, man. Like, bro, you've been in this community for a while too, Alex. I don't know if you go to BD and stuff, you know. That's why we're here, dude. Like, I've gotten so many people correct me these past 8 years. A lot of people corrected me. Danny has corrected me, and I get it like a sponge. I soak it in. I don't get hurt by it. I don't get offended by it. Silent, dude, I learned so much from Silent, and boom, I learned so much from Thomas. Boom, I learned so much from all you guys. I don't get hurt and backlash and whoa, fuck you. Like I'm exaggerating, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna block you. I'm not gonna do that. I learn. I'm a sponge. I'm learning. I'm not a professional. I always say it. I'm not a professional, but what I know, I will share with you guys. Okay? My brain is running 1,000,000 miles per hour. Really, Crow? 1,000,000? Yes, 1,000,000. And, you know, I'm always thinking about other stuff. Like right now I'm watching my 3D prints and I'm like thinking about, damn, should I print this? And I'm trying to talk to you guys at the same time. But the thing is, yeah, man, it's... As subscribers, as you know, we're allowed to express our opinions and correct the wrong. If it makes sense and if it's facts, then people shouldn't get upset. And if they get upset, that means they don't know what they're talking about. And by saying, well, I don't care, F you, you know, and they come with their own conclusion, which is just fiction, not facts, then those people shouldn't be followed. I'm sorry. Because they're just going to mislead people. Why are you here in the community? To say false, you know, stuff about home theater or what? Not because I got a projector back in 2008 and I put it in the wall and I was like, damn, this is the best. You know, I worked at, I work in a print shop. So I was able to get these parent size sheets. Parent size sheets are like 25 by 35. And I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like 6 of them. I made a 100-inch or 110-inch at the time. And I went with the ultra bright paper. It was like a satin, like almost eggshell. And I was like, damn, it's reflecting a lot. Then I learned, like, okay, let me go flat. And then mute the brightness. And I muted the brightness. Then I started messing around with the brightness settings. And I was like, oh, damn. But then it was after, like, in 2011, 2010, 12, around there, when I started noticing that there was this guy. He started telling me, hey, you have to calibrate. I have this. And he got me into calibration. And I was like, oh, wow. And then he got me into the Darby. And then he said, hey, make sure when you buy a projector, because I was buying projectors that said 720p HD, right? I still have my first 720p HD projector, my HD projector, which it was the Optima 66, I think. It was a U66. I still have it. But that projector, what it had, it started giving me, after like a year or two, the DMD chip. It has a DMD chip, right? It started getting dead pixels on it. So you start seeing all the dead pixels, and it starts growing. So then I bought another one, and it was the same brand and everything, because I didn't know better. And this guy goes, no, get the Epson, dude. The Epson 2045. They just came out. It's 1080p, Ultra HD. And I was like, Ultra HD, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, stop getting 720p. But at the time, 720p was still, you know, the stuff. You know, we were just getting out of the DVD and we're getting into Blu-ray and, you know, stuff like that. I'm talking about early 2000s. All right. So that's the thing. I was like, okay, cool. You know, my brother-in-law had a laser disc and all that stuff. And I was like, wow. So all the formats were 480p, and then they were upscaled to 720p and stuff like that. So then I got the Epson, and then with the Epson, I noticed that when I connected the Blu-ray and my PS4 at the time, it was Pro, the 4K, and it upscaled the resolution to 2160. It wasn't true 4K, but the resolution was ×2 or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a professional. Again, I still, to this day, I didn't get into it, but I was like, wow. So I started telling people, hey, this projector does this. Look at this. And at the end, I didn't even use the Darby. I took it off because it was like messing me up. It was like, nah, it's sharp as it is. Why do I want it even sharper? Right? And sharp, when I mean sharp, this is what I mean by sharp. Look at the grass right there where the soccer field is at. Look at the lines where, you know, the lawnmower or whatever it was they used. Look at that. That's sharp. You see that? That's what I love pictures like that, man. I love pictures like that. I know people get tired of it. Quality, but dude, when I go into again, Best Buy, Sam's Club, or Costco, I see the quality potential on all those, and I want that. But I'm not going to spend $1,200 on a TV right now. I'm just going to try to get it from my projector. It is 4K, you know. I wish it could give me 1080p at 120, you know, refresh rate. Man, I had a Mitsubishi TV back in the day, back in 98. In 98, 99, I had a Mitsubishi TV, which it was 1080p, Uh, wait. No, it wasn't 1080p. It was 720p. It was 720p, 120 hertz, I think. And then I got the DVD player. I got the DVD player that it would do 720p at 120 hertz, I believe. And I think it was a Sony. Man, I gotta look into it again. But I remember I played Pirates of the Caribbean when it came out. That ship looked like it was coming out of the TV, man. You know, when the chick's singing yo ho yo and it's coming out, that thing looked like it was coming out of the TV. The resolution, the motion resolution or whatever, the refresh rate was so good that it was like, I haven't seen it again. And it was, I think, 720p, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I got to look into it. It's been a while. I'm old, guys. I'm old, all right? But that's the thing. That's the thing, guys. If you know in your heart that this person is giving false information, correct it in a nice way. You know, we're not attacking nobody. This is just a piece of advice. Hey, dude, you know. And if you see that, no, you're wrong, and they get upset, like, hey, don't get upset. I'm just telling you, I didn't make it. It's facts. You know, for the best picture quality, you have to calibrate, bro. Like you have to. And I get it. Like you guys said, I didn't know that most of those venue projectors, you can calibrate. You could color correct, but you know, that's one thing, right? Let me see. Some projectors have several images saving. Okay, I saw that. I even calibrated. Okay. Office projectors data spec ratio. Okay, I read that. Okay. I have tried the Yandu screen black side. For me, it's too dark. Okay. Yes, I have watched BD. Okay. I told BD that black side is not for me, but he was respectful. Yeah. He is, dude. He is respectful, but at the time 720p was in. Yes, he is respectful. I'm not, dude. He hasn't disrespected me any way, shape, or form like he used to, or nothing like that. He hasn't. We're grown up. We're grown men, and we're at peace, and all this stuff, right? I just to call it out. I don't have issues with Rick Talk either. Like, I don't have issues with him, but he hasn't been honest with me, for me to have respect towards him. But I'm not disrespecting him or his family or nothing like that. I don't have no means to it, or I'm not gonna do that. You get what I'm saying? But as damn, look at that. But as for him to acknowledge, or for me to acknowledge him and stuff like that, no, I'm just telling you guys, because I know that it's come up where, you know, BD has said, like, in the past, I know in the past he said, like, I don't know what Crow's beef is. I don't want to get involved. There's no beef. There's nothing. It's just he was promoting Ken's stuff, but not being truthful. And again, that's where it steps up. That was his opinion. And he didn't want to take responsibility for his actions. What actions? People getting scammed, and him still promoting Ken, or letting Ken use his what do you call his videos for his scams. You know what I mean? So to me, that was kind of messed up, because even though after you heard what these people were going through with the headaches, with Ken attacking them, talking about their family, just a guy from Miami, that, you know, the Matthew guy, and I'm going after you, and if you can't pay me your wife, and I'm gonna take everything, like all this crap. You saw how rude he was, and he was still, you know, condoning it. And then he came in and trolled, you know, you know, like Silent and stuff like that. He could never have a good conversation. Like right now, we're having a great conversation. And that's where I lost respect. Not because, you know, Mike's my boy or Danny. No. It's just because I don't respect guys, men, that act like children. Probably he's not like that. He's probably like that. But then I'm like the person too, like, oh, you want to act like a child? I'll act like a child. And that's where I'm stopping what I do now from now on. because I'm too old for that shit. And I don't want to act like a child. If you want to act like a child, this and that, I'll just delete you, block you, and you're done. I'm done. I'm not going to interact with you or entertain you or whatever, right? And that's the thing. I have no beef with that guy. Now, you know, like right now, I believe, you know, they were talking about some subs, that he gave them subs and this and that, and now he could do some live. That would be great if he goes onto a live together with Derek, and people could go in there and he could face up and ask questions. It's not going to kill him. It's not going to kill him. If he doesn't like the questions, you know, I don't want to answer, you know, and he could back out of it, and that's it. Either way, you know, whether we do right or wrong or whatever we do, we're going to get criticized, correct? But showing face is huge. It's a lot of respect. And if he's like, well, I don't need your respect and this and that, well, that's a lie. You do need respect from people, because if I see it this way, if you didn't need the respect from a person, you wouldn't helped out Derek, or you wouldn't bought Derek's love, which you did. I'm putting it as I see it. You went in there and you were trying to prove that you were right all along, and you got Derek on your side, and that's what made Derek say the things that he said about, you know, Yandu being this and the projectors being this, and you don't need no and that's misleading. You could have corrected it, because you as an installer, Rick Talk, you as an installer should be more professional and say, hey, you know what? We do calibrate when we install, because I've installed numerous projectors in different houses and I calibrated their projector. I didn't just hooked it up, turned it on. You like the picture? See ya, give me paid. No, I didn't do that. That's unprofessional. And I've talked to a lot of installers here in California, and trust me, I know a lot of them. A lot of them. And some of them have used my screen paint. They bring me the material, I paint it, they take it, they install it, and that's it. I don't see nothing. I get paid, done. They have my screen, done. I'm not going to go, hey, let me go record, man. Let me do that. Like, I don't need that validation no more. I know what my stuff could do. I'm not saying my stuff does magic and it farts rainbows and a leprechaun's going to come out at the end of the rainbow with a pot of gold. I don't do that. I know where I'm at. You know, that's it. My buddy right now is doing everything now. I'm done. Maybe I'll just pass it to him. Here you go. Keep it. I'm done. Now, reviews, demos, and stuff, I love doing that. I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to show my screen, and people are going to like what they see. And if it could save them hundreds or thousands. Painting is not a headache. Painting is not rocket science. You go to the 99-cent store, get a quarter nap roller, paint, done. You could do that on a weekend. People spend on a 12-pack sitting down drinking a beer. I could do this all day if you want me to. I could give you so many options, so many things that, you know, it's good. It's good exercise. Is this. Now, if some people can't paint and some people are not, you know, that well in painting and they're scared and this and that, dude, then okay, that's fine. That's your opinion. But for somebody to say you don't need to paint, there's no paint, it's dirty, it's that, how do you know? You've never painted. That's where this comes out to. Like, if you never painted, if you never dealt with screen paints, then you shouldn't be having an opinion on it because you don't know. You know? It's that easy. It's that easy. Don't have opinions when you haven't passed through those things. It's like life, like, you know, when people say, like, oh my God, oh, what an addict. He's an alcohol. Oh, what an addict. Oh, yeah. You know, like, what a loser, this and that. You don't know what they went through. Only a person that was an alcoholic and went through it and got out of it and knows what other people are going through, he's the only person who could express and talk and have an opinion because they went through it. And the people that are just, you know, talking shit and oh, you're sick, oh, you're a loser and this and that, it's because you don't know. You're the fucking loser. You're the idiot because you never lived through it. Oh, well, because I have a perfect life. No, you don't. Didn't you get divorced like 3 times? How perfect can that be? You should probably get into drinking because that probably will help you settle your dumb ass or something. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing. You cannot have an opinion when you haven't lived through things like that. So that's why, you know, I've gotten all the screens in the world, man. I've done cloth screens. I even put a table. I flipped my dining table back in the day. Flipped it because it was black, glossy. And it had a better picture quality than Ken's stuff. Because of the glossiness, probably. You guys saw that, right? I've done everything, man. From cloth to paints to different types of things, dude. I've done it. So can I have opinions on it? Yes, I can. Because I learned from it. I learned from it. I learned from it. I got better at it. I could give you my honest opinion on it. You know? And that's it. But people that haven't done what I've done, what Danny, with Silent or Alex or whoever, Phantom. If you haven't done what we've done, it doesn't matter if you own 13 or 30 cloth material. That doesn't matter. I've tested Seymour, Carl's, Elite, Daylight. I've tested, dude, so many screens. I have Screen Ovations. I don't put it against my stuff. Right? It's different. There's some made for CLR, ALR. There's some made for, you know, long throw projectors. Oh, it's different. I've had, I think, over 25 different projectors in these past years. Like over 25. I think I hit the 30 mark. From small projectors, from phone projectors, from, you know, all these projectors, NEC, everything. Customers have let their projectors, back in the day, they gave me their projectors to review it before I even, can you do a demo with my projector on it? Yeah, I did. You know, LGs, dude, everything. I've done it. I painted a wall one time, 180 inch. I think it was 180 inch or 200. I don't know. It was some big wall, and I painted it. And, you know, the image came out good. Door was open, and it was an LG projector that was, I believe it was like 1200 lumens or something. Here, let me show you real quick before I even go. Let me just cover this real fast. I don't want no more. All right, let me see. Crow 3D Adventure. I think it's that one. Okay, let me see. I believe it's this one. Let me see. Look at the cloth right here, guys. Look at, I tested the cloth right here with all the lights in the world right there. The Christmas. Okay, check this out. You go to this channel if you guys want. Subscribe. All right. Check it out. All right. So I think the first demo I did was that screen. Is it this one? Cross Metallic Mix? 7 years ago. Was it? What happened? Did they take it out? Did they take the screen out? 360. I did a 360 test upcoming. All right, where is it at? My 3D, that's pretty cool. Did they take out my... Oh, I don't have it here? What happened to it? I don't know. Let me check. They probably took it off. But I thought I did have it. Okay, I don't know what happened. I gotta look into it. But I had the That's when my channel got hacked. But I don't know if YouTube took it down because they had some copyrights on that. I painted the metallic mix. I painted the metallic mix, guys, and it was huge. It was 100 and something inch. I haven't been in this channel forever. I mean, to upload or anything like that. But yeah, I think I can. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think they took it off. But it was an LG, guys. It was an LG and all this stuff. And this is with the Optima projector. The P2, as you can see, gaming on it. Look at that. I mean, you have to, guys. You have to have calibration on this thing. Look at that. That guy was laggy. See? It finally got me. Damn. Yeah, but again, guys, I'll just leave it there for now before I go. But yeah, I mean, once I get the Yandu, I told BD that the black side was not for me. The next was, and yeah, no worries. I got into BD at the beginning, but I am grown, man. Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. And again, like before I even have the screen, I know that Derek was kind of like, well, if Crow doesn't do a good job and this and that, I'm gonna see, and I hope he does. And before I even start even reviewing it, when you see people do that, it's because they're not sure about the product, correct? And I used to be like that. I'm not gonna say I wasn't. I used to be like that when I just started. And I guess, and again, you know, BD is still starting off, and he's not like he just got his seasoned eyes and stuff like that. And and you know, I just saw him that he said calibration is trash, and you know, kind of saying like if you have to calibrate, it's because you know stuff. I heard some stuff that I was like, damn, I don't know about that, right? But again, if he's the person that I know he is, he will listen and understand and correct. And I hope that his way of being, he will help the community. He will, because as much as he needs the community to help him with stuff, he needs to be honest with them too, and he needs to help with not misleading information, if it makes any sense to you guys, you know. So we're all grown men here, and we help each other, and that's what we're gonna do. We shouldn't take it as an insult, as an attack, anything like that. We should take it as a learning curve and learn from it. And trust me, throughout this journey of fucking 9 years of doing this, you know, I've learned to listen and learned. And when people are attacking, you know when people are gonna be attacking you. That's when you kind of like, okay, you're on the defense. But I learned to just mute them and cancel them out. You know, that's also when you become a veteran of stuff that you do, like this home theater stuff and all that. I learned that, you know, if they're idiots, then now I'm not going to entertain them. That's easy as that. But if they're willing to learn, and they're willing to give face, and they're willing to be there and do all this stuff, that's cool. Because look, he's entertaining. BD, sometimes he comes with some stuff that I'm learning from, and I'm like, you know what, it makes sense. But sometimes you know, you have to kind of like tell him, hey dude, that's kind of the wrong information out there, man. You have to be a little bit better. You know, whether, you know, if he's a true reviewer and a true person of, you know, of all that, and he shouldn't get offended or get mad over it, because he's learning. Just like I'm still learning. Even to this day, I'm still learning. You know. So I think it should work out. It should work out for everyone. And again, I will be reviewing the screen pretty soon, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I already know probably the outcome, and not because I don't like black screens. It's not that. I know the outcome, like you said, Alex. It was too dark for you, correct, sir? Now, I'm gonna put it side by side, and because I disagree with whatever he thinks it is, and if, like I said, guys, if you're happy with it and you're willing to live with it, and good for you, man. Whatever makes you happy, stay with that, you know. But if you hear an opinion that doesn't, sit well with you, it's just an opinion, and you can't be dwelling over it, and you can't fight over somebody else's opinion, man. And that's what Ken doesn't understand. That in this thing of a home theater and this and that, it's just people's opinion, people's profession, where some stuff works better than others, and stuff like that. You can't get mad, you can't get mad and upset and just be doing things that you're not supposed to. You can't do that. I don't know what happened to that video, but all right, I guess. And this is the black screen back in the days. Look at that. It's a see-through, as you can see. The lights are coming through, and and I think this is lighter than the Yandu. I don't know where I have this. I when I moved things around, when I moved and all that, I don't know where I placed it. I'll try looking for it. But look, well, the lights on and all that stuff. Yeah. You retracted, Alex. What's up, man? Say what you have to say, bro. Don't retract stuff. Don't retract it. Now, don't leave. I'm messing around. Yeah. Like again. I know that much respect for Derek and stuff. He's done a lot. He's giving really good opinions in the past, or really good information in the past. I like that. It's awesome. But now it's time to move to the second level. Now it's time to get him to that level where he knows what information to put out there. And by doing so, he could put like, guys, using this calibration disc would be the best for blah blah blah, X, Y, and Z, whatever, stuff like that. Hey guys, this, now that he's passed all that BS, now his information is going to be key to whatever people want to buy in the future, But he can't not just dwell over a screen and say this is the best. It's probably the best for the price and the cheapest for the price. So sometimes going cheap doesn't mean that it's going to be the best. If it works with the projectors that you have, which is the laser projectors, then okay. You had to get laser projectors for it to work to its fullest potential. You had to get 3600 lumens to work for its fullest potential. Put 2500 lumens on it. Put 1000 lumens on it. Put 1500 lumens on it. They can't say stuff like that. That's why I reach out to the people like Phantom. Hey, Phantom, you have Vava. Can you put the Yandu, the backside with the Vava? And I guarantee, and Phantom's been in this industry for a while, man. I mean, a while. He knows what he's talking about. So you can't discredit him. You can't discredit myself. You can't discredit Danny. You can't discredit Silent. You can't discredit Alex. You can't discredit us. Sonic, whoever comes in, you can't discredit us because we've been here longer, and we're open. We're sponges. We open to suggestion. We open to for all this good stuff. All this good stuff, right? I'm happy. I really didn't think that, you know, Derek was gonna last as long as he has lasted and put all this effort and attention to what he's done, his craft. I mean, he's learned, you know. I thought he was gonna like say like, this is not even fun to enjoy or anything like that. I'm just gonna let it go, Ken is a loser, blah blah blah, and I'm done with it, right? I don't know. If he's just gonna concentrate on Ken, concentrate on Ken. You know, but if you're gonna talk about what you have in your environment, then just be honest with people, man. Because that's why our community started this journey, to be honest with people, man, not to mislead people. And again, I'm going neutral, open mind, don't care, as I always do with my reviews. If I think that it is dark for my taste, I am not gonna discourage you. I never discourage people from Ken shit. Yeah, I told them, if you want to buy it, at the end of the day, it's on you. You want to buy it. It's on you. It's your money, but the headaches that are going to come after it, it's going to be your fault. It's on you. That's what I told people. That's exactly what I told people. Look at my black levels. Look at the head on this thing, on this bird. Look at the black on that thing. That's because the projector is 2:1. People are telling me, your projector doesn't produce black. Look at this, and a gray screen. A freaking gray screen is producing this black level on that bird's head. Look at that. And it's not taking over. You see, you can still see some feathers, some fluffiness on that head. And look at the beak. The beak is off black. It's like a grayish, blackish. It has different tones to it. Right? Yonder screen worked for me for a while. It looked good, but that I have reflective screen and it works great for me, but it's not for everyone because of the narrow viewing angle. Exactly. That's another option. You see that? That's another thing. You know, some people have their setup to be dead center. I don't know why I clapped, but I did. All right, so dead center, right? And, they don't need to have, you know, angle views or anything like that because they're dead center and it looks bright and it looks good and it looks amazing and it works with your projector. You're happy. Done. Look at this toucan. See, that's what they don't get about black levels. This is a black level, guys. All right, this is not you guys but this is what I see. All right. Okay, let me go to this side right here. All right, you see the black level on the feathers, right? You see how with the lighting, it goes lighter, and then it goes dark, and then lighter, dark. It depends on the lighting, where the light's hitting, or the sun, or whatever light they're using to capture this image. You see how there's different tones of black levels. That's your contrast right there, man. That's simple as that. That's simple. Light with the dark. Simple as that. Right? You see how the black levels are just everywhere. You see the spots on his on the top of his head. Look, there's some spots in the and you see the white. They're white spots like flicker like if he has dandruff or something, right? There you go. You see? Look at his beak. Black, different black levels. You see? It's different. It is different. But that's what it is. That's what it is, guys. That's how it is, and that's how it works. I'm just telling you. That's, you know, sometimes some people have to kind of show what it is because some people don't understand it. Some people are thinking that because it doesn't wash out, that means, oh, okay, well, you know, It doesn't work. No, it doesn't. I have video that I downloaded with the screen. Oh, you do? Send me the link, brother, so I could put it. I'll put it. I'll put the video link. Channel activity. Let me see. La, 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 la. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Let me check it out. Let me see if we could get clear. All right. So, where's the? It's not gonna work, huh? Is it gonna work? Huh. I'm trying to see your channel, bro. What's his name? Epson 2045 on gray screen projector. On the back of my screen with the black. Okay. All right. Let me see. Clear. Epson 2045 on the back of my screen, which is black. There it is. Ha ha ha. Here we go. Alex, subscribe to him, folks, please. And it is in 4K. All right, here we go. Okay. There you go. And it doesn't look that bad, but I've used the Frankenstein and it was like this. But you see, which demo is this, Alex? Do you remember the demo? Do you remember the demo? See? Yeah, if you remember the demo, I'll put it on. But I know what you're saying. Everything, I know it looks colorful. You're gonna get color. But you see the water, how kind of grayish, it's not popping as it should pop. I get what you're saying, Alex. And then it's just like the center, and then you have this black here and black over here, even though, you know, right here, see? See, like right there. And it's just, I don't know. I really don't know. Probably, you know, and then you did what? Let me see. Wait. Stop. You did the, Alex. I'll subscribe to you, Alex. All right. One subscribe. What the? Guys. All right. So then you got the gray screen. Same demo, right? Let's check it out. Okay. Same demo with the gray. Okay. This is actually perfect right here, dude. So we could see. Okay. See the background? It looks kind of like black, but where the window's at, it doesn't. But it doesn't look bad. You still see bright colors. Let me see. I want to see where the water, the rose, and all that stuff is at. Look at the rose, how natural it looks. You see? Now the water, that's where I want, because you started getting darker. There you go. Look at the water. Look at how clean that is. Look at, there's no black corners. Look at the sky. Look at the sky, guys. Woo! You see the difference? And it's not me. This is from somebody else. Now, to each his own, but you got to admit, it looks good. Look. Where's the black right here? Where's the same camera, same demo? Where is... And look. I'm going to do something right now. Hold on. I know because, let me see. OLED HDR demo. Okay, I'll do that. Just for you guys to see. All right, here we go. This is a dark one, right? This is... Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. All right, here.
The thing you care about most is the job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels a little different.
All right, I got a light.
This is a true HDR.
There you go. Right in front of the screen. There it is. You guys can see the difference. You guys can see. I'm not even making things up or nothing, right? Look at the light. There you go. I'm probably the same distance, 2 feet from the screen. So you can see the light. Boom. There's my black levels in the back. Dead center. You see the dead center right there, the whole light.
Clarity and precision.
Nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to put a light right in front on top of the projector, which that's what I have it right there. There you go. Yeah, the gray side looked much better. You see that? So I'll play this up to where? Up to here. I'll play the demo up to here. But look at it. Is it washing out completely with this light? No, it's not. And you can see the light. Look at the donut. See? You can see the color of this glass, the tea, the ice, the cherries. All right, now. Look at the cherries on the side. Here, I'll pause it there. Look at the cherries right there. Complete washed out? No. Okay, but now let's do this again.
This is a true HDR.
There you go.
Designed for OLED display.
And I'm not tripping over anything. I'm not going to fall over anything. I could see the detail on the tables, you know, the artwork or whatever they have it on. It's all beautiful. Detail on the pot, you know, the teapot, whatever it is. Look at that. Look at the background is black. The front, look at all this detail, guys. All the water, steam, and all that stuff. There you go.
The clarity.
Again,
Precision.
even with a little bit of light that I have, it's not going to kill the image. I have light right in front of it. Look. Look at the different colors in her face. Look at my whites on her eyes. See? There you go. Separation of black. The light is hitting this right here. Separation. Look at that. Look at the black table or whatever color it is. It's separating from the plate that is actual black. There's your cherries. And you see how dark it was? Even with, look at the image, it's so dark because it's in the, the whole image is right here, but not the cherries. And even with the lights on, they're not disappearing, even though the cherries are not the main view because they're recorded dark. See how dark they are recorded? You can't even see the bottom part, guys. There you go. Look at the bottom. You see the reflection of that table? There's a reflection right there of the glass. Look. Look at the reflection right there. Look at the reflection of the cherries. The cherries have reflection. You see it right there? Those are reflection of the cherries. You can still see a little bit of reflection. Wow, the camera's not capturing it right, but I could still see the reflection right there and right there. See? Same thing. I don't open the door on the side or anything. My demos have always been that I put light in front of the screen. Not on top, not on the sides. I put it in front of the screen. And I still get ridiculed by it. Like, oh, you're not doing it right. What the fuck? I can't control the light. What do you mean I'm not doing? How am I supposed to do it? Like, I literally have it in front of the freaking screen. How am I supposed to do it? See? Look.
Which seem to come out of this.
Again. I'll hold it higher if I can. Look. There it is. Right there. I mean, yeah, it washes out a little bit, but not a lot. Here. This is right dead center right now. You can see it. I put it right on top of the screen. You can see it. You can see it. I'm not hiding it. Look at that. See? Oh, and by the way, before anybody says, hey, what do you know, I'm not going to make up stories or anything like that. Okay, let me get it. I'm not going to lie to people. Hold on, guys. Okay. So this is from, you guys can see it? Yeah. This is from IKEA. I don't know if you guys could see it there. So it's 75 watt or whatever the frick it is. It's not 100 or 300 or 75 watt. Yeah. Yeah. But see, show it. Show the information, not just like assume, oh, well, you know, I got 4,000 here, 10,000 over there. 6,000 over there, and like take the light bulbs off and show them. Put them in front of our face. Show them. That's not. You see, I'm not misleading. I'm not misleading or anything like that. Show it. Look. And that's all I could offer you guys. That's all I could tell you. You know, people talk about this projector and it's getting older. Yeah, but it's still giving me great images and I like it. Why am I going to spend more money? I was about to pull the trigger. I told you a couple of weeks ago. But I decided, like, you know, my wife's like, why? We don't need it. You're not even...
It's the truck.
You're not even doing, you know, you're not even into your stuff no more. And that's true. I am going to get these glasses pretty soon, guys, too. I do want to get these glasses, the Ray-Bans, Metas, that they call this.
Hey, Meta, take a photo.
They don't do vertical. They only do horizontal recording, but 3 minutes. But I do want them. Hopefully I could use them in my channel and
This is a true HDR.
do more stuff. Here we go. Look at that. Nobody's gonna be watching their screen with light in front of it. Nobody's gonna be doing this, guys. Nobody's gonna be doing this at all. Let me see. Let me record or. See? There you go. Tokyo, so freaking awesome, huh? All right, guys. Well, thank you all for stopping by again. Thank you so much. If you have any other, questions, let me know. BD, you know, again, much respect to you guys and much respect to you, sir. I just get it as soak it in, and I'm telling you, I am gonna review the thing, and I am gonna say my personal opinion. Don't just whatever, If you have your opinions, that's fine, but also just try not to mislead. Take it as an advice. Try not to mislead people on things that you probably are not aware of, as I am and other people are. You know what I'm saying? It's no disrespect. It's just a learning curve. Like I said, you're in that level. Now you have to reach the second level and learn more if you want to learn. And if because this community has helped you. This community has helped you in the way that, as you were learning, as you had doubts, they were able to send you some stuff, help you buy new projectors so you could see, and again, it'll help you out for your channel. It'll help you out. Just be honest with people. Just be aware of what you're saying before you say it. Just, again, it's not rocket science, but it's knowledge, man. And take it as an advice, bro. Just, it's knowledge. Just no misleading people, and that should be cool. You know what I mean? Just get to the next level, man. And hopefully in the near future, you get a 4K projector, laser or something. I don't know. If I decide to buy something in the near future and I want to give this one up, go for it. I'll send it to you, whatever. I don't care. But for now, just, learn, experience, and share your experiences with people the right way. That's all the advice I could give you. I'm still learning, bro. It's still a lot to learn out there. And technology is just getting better and better. Better and better. All right, man. So hopefully I'll have time Saturday. If I get the screen, as soon as I get it, I'll post it. I'll have it. I'm not gonna do it with all these lights on and all this nonsense and that blah blah blah. It's not. It's just image quality. I'm doing it as image quality. We know that black absorbs and it washes less than any other color. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's ambient light rejection. It just means it's getting a picture. But I want to see. My main thing is sharing if it's quality from your projector. All right, if it's going to be quality from your projector, if we're going to have this type of quality, this type of clarity, this type of brightness. Okay, what I've seen, it dims if something lighter is next to it. It's just not what I'm saying. It's what I've seen. So yeah, and I hope you guys join me. I'll put a reminder. We're doing this live pretty soon, and so you guys could join me here, man. And guys, if you have the Yondu again, Phantom, I hope you do a demo. I'll post it on my channel too. And we could all share our honest opinions on it and not mislead people out there. If you think it's the best for you. But be honest with the people that are going to buy it. Even though if it's $30, even though if it's $10, be honest with them. Be honest. Honesty is the best, thing. And, it's the right thing. Be honest, and it's not about going back and forth with people. No, it's just be honest, man. All right. Like always, guys, save hundreds. This is Crow. Thank you for stopping by, man. You guys are the best. Like always, seriously. Love you guys, man. And then keep doing what you guys doing, and I will see you in my next video. All right. Thanks, guys.